Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's going to take off. The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit. That's what caused the fumble.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Snags the quick throw. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fights through a tackle. Breaking free at the 35. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks and spring that touchdown loose.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's complete downfield. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Defense not pressing this time. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. He'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. The Ducks come to the line and start a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense.
Looking for a deep completion. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The shotgun running play call. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Takes the toss, heads to his right. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Yeah, he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Finding some room with the 25. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short game.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense loading up in DBs here, wanting to prevent the deep pass play. Here's the snap. And he's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry up. Give it to the back again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The offense went with the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws a rocket toward the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his back. Pass caught. And he's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Contact as he threw it. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made down inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. A handoff to the back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now from the pistol formation. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback... Stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Extending the play now. Running through the tackle. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Toss play, running right. He shreds the tackle. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense. So what's the play call? It's 1 and goal from the 3. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down. Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Hit just as he throws the ball, It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover.